I'm supposed to say.
Is that what you're supposed to say?
Yeah.
Well, it's whatever you feel. I want you to be honest.
Well.
So today we're here to do an assessment. You know, last time we completed the consent for treatment. And I'm just here to collect some basic information. Are you married?
Yeah, I am.
Mm-hmm. And what's your living situation? Are you living with your partner, living with family? Are you living with a friend? Are you living alone?
We live together most of the time. But I know everybody's like, I have an anger problem. And yeah, maybe I have an anger problem. But, it just doesn't come out of nowhere. I'm just not angry for the sake of being angry. Things happen. And, I can just take so much. So I'm like, okay, yeah, right. So, okay, I got angry. And he drives me crazy. He drives me crazy. I don't know if that answered your question, but...
Oh yeah, we're going to go right into that. Who lives? Who all lives in the home? You said you live there most of the time. Do you have kids?
Yeah, we got a couple of kids.
2 kids,
two
a boy
kids.
and a girl.
2 kids. Yeah. One is talking some nonsense about, I don't know what you call it, man. What they're like, she's like transgender or something like that. And so I don't know what's up with her. She's 13 and has these notions in her head that she's like in the wrong body. I'm like, you've watched too much space movies or something like that. But that's the least of my problems. Got to do something with the knucklehead I'm married to.
How old are they? The boy and the girl.
But she's 13 and he's 10.
Okay. And you expressed that you have anger issues. Have you been treated for these problems in the past?
Oh, people are always treating me for it. People are always talking to me about it. I mean, cops have been, that's what he does. He works me to the point where I'm so frustrated that I get angry at him. And then he calls the cops on me because I've thrown things at him. Or whatever. I've tried to hit him. But if you had to go through that, you might do it too. I mean, he's a madman. I don't even know what to do. I'm tired of getting blamed for it. And I'm the one with an anger problem? What are you supposed to do if you live in a crazy environment? It seems like being angry kind of makes sense if you're in a crazy environment with a crazy partner. What are you supposed to do?
Well, that's what we're here for. We're going to work on that and work on the issues of anger. But my question specifically, have you been treated for it? Meaning, like, have you seen a doctor or, perhaps a counselor or therapist?
Oh. Yeah, they're big into, we got to help you find ways to, like, whatever. You should mediate. No, what's it called? You should meditate. And you should exercise. And we got, like, pills to, like, make you a vegetable. And, yeah, so they've tried all kinds of things. But they don't listen to me. That's why I'm angry, because no one's listening to me. He's the one that drives me crazy. Where is it? Why wouldn't someone say, maybe this makes sense for you to be this way? Because you're caught in a crazy situation.
Well,
I don't know.
I hope that it will help you to know that by coming here that you will have someone to listen to you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
You're so very welcome. How long ago did you receive this counseling or treatment? And did you complete the program?
I don't know if it was like a program. It's been to different folks. There was a time when I wanted to. I thought, well, I need to do something. I need to be a better partner. I was wanting to do my thing, so I did talk to some people, and so I went to doctors and they prescribed me some different kinds of medications and stuff like that, and I went to people to help me work on like relaxation kind of stuff.
Okay.
And things like that. I don't know if it was a program. I just remember talking to someone, you know, and they were telling me to breathe and, you know, focus on a light and stuff like that. But I mean, it sounds a little silly to say it, but I was trying to do some of that stuff, but I don't know if it was like I mean, I stopped going at some point, but I don't know if it was like, you know, like you got a graduation card at some point. It just stopped going because I thought at some point I just got angry because I'm like, I'm trying to do all this stuff, but my partner is still doing all this crazy, deceitful, mean stuff. And here I am. I'm back with you, and I'm not complaining about you. But I just feel I'm doing all the work, and you have to do something about this chair.
It's just too noisy for you.
It's squeaking.
All right, well, here's another chair right here.
That's okay, thank you.
All right. Well, it sounds like, you know, if I was to ask this question, it sounds like it's a no-brainer. Have you experienced serious anxiety, tension, or tightening up, stress, unreasonably worried, inability to relax? You've already said yes to that.
Yeah, I think I pretty much, that seems like my closest friends.
Yeah, and I'm getting the impression that you're just experiencing a lot of anger. Are you having trouble controlling violent behavior, including episodes of rage?
Look, I've made mistakes. I have attempted to hit him. I have thrown a few things at him. I just want people to understand that I just don't wake up and think I'm going to do these things to somebody for no reason. I just want someone to wonder what's behind me
What triggers it?
doing these things. He lies about our money situation. He lies. And then he kind of twists things around when we're talking about things like that are going on with the kids and makes them feel like they're my fault.
Well, it sounds like you're really stressed out about this, and I want to know, has this stress ever led to thoughts of suicide?
No.
No attempts.
No. I don't know why.
Don't feel it today.
That's just not my thing.
How about hurting others?
Well, yes, I think routinely about wanting to hurt my partner. You know, I just kind of want to you know, if it'd make him, I don't know, it's like, it's just a thing. I mean, I don't plan on doing it. I thought about punching him, and,
What about killing?
oh, no.
No, just physical violence.
Yeah, he's an asshole. He doesn't deserve to be killed, you know.
Have you ever been prescribed medication for psychological or emotional problems?
Yeah, for whatever those things, you know.
For the stuff that you said makes you kind of loopy?
Yeah, I can't honestly remember the names of them, but they do things to your head, make me feel really strange in this part.
Absolutely.
And I just, you know, weird. Some of them made me just feel like I was, you know, like in a stupor or drugged, and it was like I couldn't, you know, I've got other things going on in my life, I can't be like that. And some other ones just made me feel sick and stuff, so, you know, I thought these were supposed to help me feel better.
Well, let's go right into your anger problem. Can you describe to me your most recent anger incident?
Well, it was about a week ago, and he was doing his thing. He was lying to me, he was manipulating to me, and he was yelling at me.
Where was it?
At our home, accusing me of doing stuff. And I was just like, you know, been working at my part-time job. I came home, I was trying to clean up the house, was trying to, waiting for our kids to get home and trying to get them to get, you know how you have to kind of get your kids together after they come home from school and do stuff. So I was trying to get this all organized, give them snacks, homework and stuff like that, and clean up the house. And then he comes home and just is like on my case, and I picked up a lamp off the table and I threw it at him.
How did you feel?
Well, I was really angry, but I was, he went running out of the room, and it was just for a moment there, I felt pretty happy. I don't know why, it was kind of, I don't feel good about it, but I was just,
What did you think?
it's like, good, I'm glad you're scared. It's like, you deserve to feel bad because you've been making me feel bad. And then he called the cops, and so the cops were like, believing him, and that I was the only problem. And so that's where I was kind of like strong-armed into, no disrespect intended, but strong-armed into getting help for my problem, not our problem.
Have you had this similar problem before? All the time, right? It sounds like.
Well, I don't even know why I'm still married to this person.
So you've had it all the time, the
Well,
similar
as long
problem?
as we've been together.
As long as
It
we've
wasn't
been together.
that, I mean, I don't know why I married that person. I don't know why, because we fought all the time and we were just dating and stuff.
What's the main types of angry words and thoughts during your angry episodes? And do you destroy property? You said you threw a lamp, so you do sometimes destroy things. But what's the main angry words? Do you call her names? Him.
I don't
names.
even remember, because I just, yeah, I know I do, but I can't tell you what they are, because it's just in this moment where it's like, I'm not sure, it's like I change into somebody else. It's like a weird thing. I don't know exactly what to say, but I know I yell, and I know I can't just remember. I've used curse words, called him names, I've done all those things. I just can't remember, specific words, Miss Parker. I'd give them to you if I had them, but I just don't know.
Wow.
But I'm just trying to be straightforward to you. I want to own it. I did my part, and I'm not happy about it, but I just can't remember some of those particulars.
Well,
Do you think he could come in and get somebody to talk to him? Doesn't that seem to make sense?
it's possible that at some time during our therapy sessions that we may have you bring him along, so that maybe we could do some family type counseling.
Thank you.
But first, I want to be able to hear you out and listen to you.
Okay. Thank you.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. And it sounds like you've been real tense during these episodes. Would you describe it as tense? You'd really tense up?
I do. I feel very tense. I don't think I should feel tense like that in my own home that often. I mean, I understand that people feel tense from time to time. But it just feels like I'm tied in knots.
How do you control the anger?
I try to walk away. I do try to take some deep breaths. I do try to look at a light that's not really there, whatever that other person was telling me about. I try to focus on positive things. I try to listen to music. I try to watch TV. I try to spend time with my kids. Sometimes I'll have a drink or two. sometimes I'll just try to be really super nice, even though I don't think I should be, hoping he'll act differently. You know, all those things.
Well, we're gonna have to wrap up our session today, but the biggest thing that I wanna know from you is how can I help you?
Miss Park, I really just want someone to kind of listen to me. I just want to be able to tell a little bit of my story, I guess. I know it seems silly, but that's what feels important now. I don't want to hit people and throw things at people. That's not right. So I'd love to have help with that, but just feels helpful to have someone listen to my story and not say I'm a bad person.
Well, that's what I'm here for. I'm here not only to listen, but for us to put our heads together to be able to hear your story and hear what's going on, but to be able to figure out what we can do and what steps we can take in order to set goals, smart goals, specific, measurable, goals, time specific, attainable, reachable goals that we can set together in order to reach the goal of you having a happy life.
Okay.
Oftentimes anger, if your body is always tense, you can actually have physical problems, led into physical illnesses and things. And I'm here to help you because mental and physical are connected. Even though some people may not agree, they are connected. So we want to make sure that you have the best life possible and that you become happy.
Thank you.
Every time you leave here, I want you to leave with a smile.
All right.
All right.
I'll look for that.
All right. And so you can set your appointment up with the desk. It will be in about a week.
Okay. Very good.
And we'll finish everything up. I'll go ahead and type up what we had today. And is there anything else that I can do for you today?
Thank you. I appreciate it.
If you need me, just give the office a ring.
Okay. Will do.
Thank you.
Goodbye.